Hey there, YouTube. Nice to hear those bike sounds again. Welcome back to the channel. I'm JP Natural, and today we're marking our return to the two-wheeled menace known as MotoGP with a look at MotoGP 25 for the PlayStation 5. And if all those developers sound familiar to you, or if all those studio logos look familiar to you, that is because we just recently took a look at Monster Jam Showdown for the PlayStation 5, and they all use the same developers. So, we should be in familiar hands. Yeah, we'll just do the quick setup. We'll use video subtitles. Yeah, no, we don't need this background. And let's make the subtitles a bit bigger. There we go. That looks good. Alright, load it up. I think we got an intro cutscene. Oh yeah, we got a tutorial in the Czech Republic. The Automotodrome Brno. Alright. Oh, this is autopilot. Brake at the braking point. Alright, well I do like that there's a turn description. Alright, here we go. There we go. Now we're gonna let the computer take over. Use the right trigger and the left thumbstick to stay on the ideal trajectory. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Oh boy. I see we have not learned. We're in trouble. For those that do, this is your first time watching me drive a game with two wheels. Be prepared. You're gonna see me wipe out a lot. I had to like hold down the brake. Like you gotta like for me I gotta like I gotta like release the accelerator way early. Alright. Now we gotta complete a lap around the rest of the circuit. That's why you gotta pay attention. There's the onboard camera. From the helmet sort of view. Oh, there's the helmet view. Go. Now back to the default view. I guess I can ask. Oh no! Oh no! We're about to complete the lap. Let me ask you guys. Do you guys have any experience with MotoGP? Oh, there's a section checkpoint. Uh oh. All right, we're almost out of the turns. We're almost out of the circuit. Gotta be careful of corner cutting in the future and track limits. But there we go. There we go. First steps. We beat the tutorial. So now let's get out of here. You've tried the arcade experience. If you want to return to... Oh. Or I could choose the pro experience if I want to. I don't know who this is, but I guess we gotta make our character. So stay tuned. Be back in a bit.
5 minutes later.
All right, there we go. Now we got our character ready to go. We're ready to race. Hopefully, of course as usual, we're gonna stick with the game's career mode. Is it gonna? Oh yeah, I gotta go through the privacy. Oh, and I'm pretty sure just like Monster Jam, I can connect my Epic Games account. Well, I'm not gonna bother with that. Just gotta wait for it to load up. Yeah, there we go. I don't need that right now. Alright, so hopefully we can survive a little bit better. There you go. Crossplay is available. No, I do not. Since I played MotoGP 24, I get this gold helmet. Nice. Hold on, what is... Wait, is there a career mode to this game, or... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, is there a career mode to this game? Yes, we're good. And of course, I got to start in the lowest difficult, or the lowest... The lowest... Please, camera, work with me. The Moto 3 category. Yeah, let's start with the market already active. I guess that's a first for the series. Camera, please stop. Oh, okay. I can make it a real long, an official calendar in the MotoGP series, or I can go with a shortened calendar, and I can customize it however I want. Hey, does this game... Oh, I can only... Oh, I have to stick with this order, I guess. Alright, so which team will I race for? Let's see. Okay, so the KTMs have better fuel mileage, or they have high fuel, well, they both have high fuel consumption. The Hondas have better handling, but the KTMs have better fuel delivery. Let's go with this yellow Honda, the Snipers, Team Snipers. All right, here's our official MotoGP 3 bike. The journey to the MotoGP starts now. Oh, I already did this game. Thank you. Meanwhile, we have the transfers here. Not that it will matter to my car yet. I'd have to get more reputation. And there's my teammate, Nicola Fabio Carraro. What's it called? River Cold Snipers. And here's our rival to start the season on the right. Oh no. Oh, what do I... Oh, I can choose to either start with a rivalry, I can choose to start development, or I can go straight for prestige. I think we'll go straight with development, try to help our team out. So we won't get the most reputation, but our car will be better, our bike will be better. So we'll start the rivalry with against our teammate. So we have to be ahead of Carraro by Qatar. Alright, in the paddock you can see the relationships you have built on track and on MotoGP wall. Explore the page to find out how your relationships with the riders influence your future contracts. A good relationship with your brand colleagues will guarantee you extra developments for your bike, but it won't always be easy. Coming out on top in a rivalry builds your reputation, but the riders you beat won't always want you by their side, especially if you don't seem friendly. The status summary lets you view the teams and the status required to attract their affection. So I need to up my status. New bike development feature. Throughout your MotoGP career, your team and your rivals will develop the bike proactively based on their performance in the race. You can see the modifications on your motorcycle on this page and compare them against those on the other teams. You'll have a number of packs available to develop your bike. This number will vary based on your position in the standings, your relationship with the manufacturer's other riders, and other factors. So, in this case, I have to play nice with the other Honda riders. Development packs will automatically apply in Moto 3 and 2, but in GP, you have to decide where the development will be applied. Each manufacturer's championship performance determines their rank. D ranks get more packs, while A ranks get fewer. But right now we can't have anything because we haven't started a race yet. Oh no, didn't need to do that. So yeah, I need better roll points. So for this race they want me to finish in the top 15. Oh, we got we got messages. My teammate. And I can respond to him too. There's my teammate. Let's welcome Jaybird to the MotoGP wall, the birthplace of old school motorcycle racing, the voice of the riders. There are no journalists or fans here, just the throttle hands of the riders. Or flying sparks depending on how you reply. How wonderful, a social channel tailor-made for the riders. Or, thanks for inviting me. I'm not very fond of social media, but I always get a big laugh reading the people who complain. Especially if their reason of complaining is my victories. Now, I gotta be respectful. Jaybird, the new star River Cold Snipers team. It's nice to know there's some real talent on the other side of the pit. It means the team is aiming high. We're gonna have some fun. Thank you for the warm welcome. I can't wait to show the mechanics how real riders work. I'm looking forward to getting to the work on the bike and taking to the track. Alright, so that means my relationship with Carraro has improved. Can I... Oh yeah, let's take a guide. It's MotoGP Wall is a messaging board where MotoGP riders can comment on the results from the weekend, but also talk about what went on the track. Clashes, challenges, team rivalries. Every subject is a good way to build a bond with the other riders. Your objective is to get them talking about you, but you need to decide how. Interacting with the other riders harshly could make things more difficult on the track and off the track. In the paddock, you can manage all your relationship with the other riders. Your behavior on the track and your replies on the MotoGP wall will decide your fate. Half of a dream team, or a horrible rider who should be beaten. So, let me see how that affected the paddock. Oh, nope. Doesn't really affect anything right now. Oh, a window onto the future. After the summer break, the season will begin to be exciting off the track as well. When the market commences, riders will be able to enter negotiations, real or presumed, with the different teams of the World Championship. The transfer rumors page contains news on the main suspects to change saddles for next season. The transfer rates reflect interest, but as always in these cases, they should be taken with a grain of salt. The market considers all categories. And every season, the Moto 3 and 2 riders will gamble a chance to rise to the higher category. However, those who remain behind could change teams while waiting to make the big leap. Promotions and market movements will lead to big changes in team formations. A rider who swaps place with another rider might be left without a saddle or retire, or come back after a leave of absence. The MotoGP is a theater in which few can act. So probably during the midway point of the season we'll be able to get some rumors. You'll see your objective for the next race on the calendar page, whether it's a rival to beat or the next step in your career. Your progression will always be clearly displayed. The progress bar shows exactly where you are in the race cycle. Find out what the future holds when you reach the end. Timeline shows the races that make up the calendar. Select a race to choose which of the weekend sessions you want to contest. So we gotta go with the first race of the season. We're going back to the Chang circuit in Thailand. Yeah, we'll do one practice session, 2 qualifying sessions probably, and a 5-lap race. Actually, 5 laps is 25%. Oh, I could choose how many penalties there are. Let's go with strict. Let's go with tolerant. Infractions are the same as the official regulations, but sanctions are less severe. Alright, let's do it. Here we go, back to Thailand. Yes, we did it in MotoGP 24. Alright, it's time to load up the track. Hopefully this will be...
Good morning from Thailand. We're reporting from the Chang circuit. We're live for the second practice session of the Moto 3 class. Only the first 14 riders of the combined rankings will go directly to Q2. All the others will have to fight for the 4 remaining places in Q1.
Alright. There's my manager. Ooh, I got a gaming chair. While he gets a simple folding chair. Alright, so we got 35 minutes in this practice session, but of course I can end the session whenever I want to. You know what? Oh, I do have to do, Oh, yeah, we could just skip it. Just to keep things going, because we're already 17 minutes into the video.
First practice round.
We're already 17 minutes into the video. I'll take a last place starting spot. So we'll just do the quick 5-lap race.
Matt Burt at the Chang circuit, where just a few miles from the city of Buriram, ready to bring you the Thai Grand Prix. Just a few more moments and the images will take us to the starting straight for the Moto3 class race.
Alright, here we go.
The cameras take us to the starting grid where riders and
And
engineers
there's
are
the
discussing
BMW pace
details.
cars with safety cars.
Despite it being a clear day, temperatures are not that high, and it seems that many riders have opted for a double soft tyre setup for extra grip.
Alright, here we go. If we can get into the top 15, we'll be ready. Or we'll pass.
The countdown begins for the lights to go out. Just a few more moments and the Thai Grand Prix will begin.
Alright, here we go. There are the 5 red lights. And lights out, and away we go. Alright, let's see if we are better off than we were last time we drove around the Chang International Circuit. I do like the updated leaderboard that properly reflected the change in the MotoGP's TV graphics. There we go, up to 19th. We're closing in on the necessary position. Oh, careful. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to focus on the track here. But I am playing this on the arcade, so take of it as you will. This might just be an easier game mode, so I'm sorry. Gotta try to make sure we don't hit anybody more than we already have. Let him pass. Slow. Take the brake. There we go. Alright. 1 down, 4 to go. At least we moved up from 26th to 19th. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. Pin, I'm so sorry. Actually, can I rewind and pretend that didn't happen? Yeah, I can. Oops. I am so sorry, dude. I am so sorry. There we go. Try again. There we go. I can pass him cleanly, right? There we go. Oh. There we go, up to 17. Closing in on my goal position for the race. There we go. Oh, look at this! We're well, at least it's nice that we're actually getting through this race better than what we did last time. Again, this is because we're on the arcade experience instead of the pro experience, but hey, whatever doesn't get me wiping out over and over again like last time. Snuck in this 16th place. Oh, battle. Oh, sorry dude, didn't mean to bump you there. Oh no. Alright, well we moved up a spot. And of course, because of the arcade experience, I have the fastest lap of the race. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I mean, at least I didn't wipe out. Can I? Yeah, okay. As long as I don't wipe out, I'm considering this a success. All we just gotta do is get past Nep here, and we're gonna get into that top 15 we need. Slow down. Put on the brakes. Easy, easy. Dang it. I keep overshooting the corner here. And we wrecked more somebody else than we have ourselves at this point. Bit too hard in that corner off the line. There we go. Slow down, heading into the final corner so that we don't have to blow this corner this time. Okay, so it's pretty much the last corner that we seem to get the most speed out of the bike here. I'm sorry! Ah! I'm so close! Oh man! I got distracted with the point standing with the rivalry thing. Well, at least that's only our first official wreck of the race. There we go. There you go, 3 points up. Yeah, this game actually, for me, it's a lot better than 24. Again, probably because I can actually do a career mode on an arcade experience, which I guess is my style of racing. And I don't know if I get an extra point for, I don't think I get an extra point for the fastest lap in this game. Oh, somebody, the guy behind me, Pin, got a warning for breaking track limits, but it's nice that other drivers could get penalties. You barely notice that in the Codemasters game. Whoa, 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 sorry, Moo. There we go. That time I went off the pace as we go into the final lap here in Thailand. And there you see 3 drivers got some warnings for going off track. Either that or they got penalties. But yeah, at least I'm having a much better time with this than GP24. Although, for what it's worth, I would rather play the 360 PS3 Capcom MotoGP. Oh no, I don't remember. I know Capcom made I'm sorry, the older Capcom MotoGP games. That's right, Capcom had the MotoGP license for a bit there, and it's a better experience for me driving in those games. we go. Alright, well, we managed to the midway point of the field. We sneak into the top 10. Oh. No, I don't think we will. But a good finish for our first race in the Moto 3 Championship. Oh, nope. Can we sneak in it? Nope. But 13th, a great finish. Good first race for our career.
Let's take a look at the final standings of this Moto 3 race.
Time for change. What's that trophy?
Are returning to the pits and will soon
complete
join
our
them
arcade
for
experience.
For the usual post-race interviews.
There we go. Here's how the Riders' Championship works. So top 15 get a point. So that helps us out in the rivalry battle. And that gives us 3 points to the Constructors' title. We're not going to win it, but hey, that's a help. And if you didn't like the results, you can always try again. There we go, we completed our team objective. That gets us halfway to the newcomer ranking. Now we sit down for the debrief. Alright, here we go. Hi Jay, we'd love to hear what you thought about your bike this weekend. Your feedback is important for our development. Everything's going well, I don't have any requests. I'm sure you keep doing great with development. Okay, we'll get on with our work then. See you at the next debriefing. And there we go. Let's take a read at the FGP wall. Jaybird's living up to the expectations of the start of the season, and is putting us in a spot, but the team has certainly already worked to find a solution to turn us. We worked well, and this weekend confirmed that. The goal is to continue like this as much as possible and see where we'll finish at the end of the season. Alright, how did our relationship go? Well, thanks to how we responded to Carpe here, we actually improved our ranking with him, or our relationship with him. Okay, so you need... you need to... The more RP you have, which is by completing both race and season objectives, the better rides you'll get throughout the Moto 3. Alright, so they prefer working on handling. Here's how we compare to the rest of the field. Yeah, like I said, we're one of the lower teams in the standings. One of the lower teams in the ratings, so the fact that we're getting points at all is a good thing for us. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching me play MotoGP 25 for the PlayStation 5. I hope you all enjoyed the ride, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody, and goodbye.